Hi, welcome to BEP Entertainment Podcast. I love it.
It's
So,
beep.
yeah, it's not beep. I'm not going with beep. God damn it! It's BEP now because the extra e is stupid.
You're stupid.
You're such a
Welcome to the Betcast.
yeah. Welcome to BEP. What does BEP stand for? Fuck if I know. It usually stands for Blam Entertainment Podcast, but some people say Big Erect Penis.
No,
I
I
have
don't think
not
anyone
heard
said
someone
that
say
yet.
that yet,
Shut
but
up!
I'm
Okay.
obligated to believe it.
First of all, I didn't introduce those random voices in the background. So let me introduce. I don't want to say guest because you guys are. I don't want to say guest because you are technically a part of Blam Entertainment. So I'm going to say friends. These are my friends. First of all, he's known as a bird's appendage yet still a color, Blue Wings.
I got appendages.
Yep.
Wait, what? Yeah, whatever.
One would just call her a color, but I know her as the Yanduri in the dark, Cyan.
Hi.
And now, the boy of the hour. The man, the machine, and everything in between. Zasky, my Zaskpoo, come here. Come sit on Papa's lap.
Hi. I don't know how to introduce
I don't
myself.
think that was clapping.
No, that was ooh. It could have been clapping. But let's get on with some questions, shall we? Because we know each other here. But let's give a little insight to these lovely viewers here. Excuse me, I burped on the inside. Blue, what is it that you do? What's something that you do for Blam Entertainment besides being
I
the
run
owner?
absolutely everything. I also I write and direct the What the Fate Zero abridged, and write a lot of other a lot of other things that happen here. I don't write the podcast. Well, this isn't scripted.
Now, real quick, can I ask a question about your positioning?
Yeah.
How much pussy do you get, young man?
Sadly, none,
Hmm.
because it is technically illegal.
Uh, no, it's
Oh.
oh. I
I'm
mean,
underage.
I mean, if you have another 17-year-old.
Well, you see, that's kind of hard when I'm behind a computer all day, running, making sure you guys don't set fire to everything I put work into.
Well, that's fair. All right.
Yeah.
So that's
I try.
yeah. So, Blue, you run this place. You keep you write for like practically every show. Uh, do you do any voices?
Um, yes, in the ReZero Abridged, I voiced the knight that saves the little girl in the road, and then later episodes too, I voiced the same character.
Oh,
Um,
that's nice.
In not an abridged here, but an abridged on Knuckles' channel. Who's watching this? Hi, Knuckles.
I'll put a
I voice-
description in below. It'll be fine.
I voice I voice a cat, a black cat that turns into a black woman. I don't voice the woman, sadly, because we couldn't pay me for that, or you could pay me in general, but still.
That's fair.
And then in the Final Fantasy VIII abridged, I voice Kyros.
Which is still in production.
Still in production. I need to figure out how to edit that shit.
Yeah, you need to play the game.
You could have
man.
called me, but no.
Do you
could-
know how to edit a machinima for Final Fantasy?
Blue, I know how to make machinimas. I think I can handle editing for a machinima.
All right, you're hired.
Jesus.
I thought
Oh,
we
there
already had.
goes-
DMC's already been hired.
Well, I mean, yeah, but not for this.
Oh, okay.
Once Mike left, everything went down.
Wait, no, I don't want the job. I don't want the job. Never mind.
Too late.
It's,
Don't worry, we still got a while. I
You
need.
shouldn't have said anything.
Okay, now
I really shouldn't have.
we're
Done
gonna
the side of the brand.
go on the brighter side of lady favors here. Cyan,
Hi.
my girl,
Lady favors.
the house of lady favors. Cyan, my girl, what is it that you do? What's a thing that you do for Blam
Voice act.
Entertainment?
I voice act.
You voice act? What do you voice act?
Certain things I'm not allowed to tell. I figured that out
Yeah.
real fast.
Real?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Stuff.
Oh, you
Well-
can't. It's secret, isn't it?
She voices in High School of the Dead, which is
Oh,
going to be uploaded either before or shortly after this. So you know,
Oh, okay. Who do you?
yeah.
Are we allowed to say who she voices?
I'm not sure. You'd have to talk to the creator.
Well, then, fuck it. Cyan, I'm sorry.
She's a voice actress on the channel.
She's a voice actress on the channel and one of my best
I
friends.
tend to do little girls, and it's very odd.
Kinky.
She's Cyan. I'll say. Well, let's get some personal information about Cyan here. Cyan, and this is gonna draw some probably tension. Who's your best friend?
My best friend?
Who's your best friend out
Nina.
of all of
Like
Blam?
in this
All of Blam.
Nina.
And who's
Nina, Blue, or you?
Hear that, everybody else?
Wow, you gotta stroke that ego.
Everybody else that is in Blam listening to this right now, I'm up there. And DMZ.
Pat yourself on the back, Blue.
DMZ.
I mean, Dino. God dang it, I'm bad with names here.
We are one. We are one.
Hello.
I said both of them, so I
Hello.
guess you could combine them both.
And DMZ, let's get some information about you, shall we?
I am DMZ. I like long walks on the beach. I'm the
No, this-
editor for
You're
ReZero.
All right, you know what? You're already fired. I'm sorry. You're done. Okay. Well, that's been the rest of the podcast, guys. I'm sorry. It's over now. No. No, DMZ, what do you do? What do you
Fucked up.
What do you do for this? What do you do for the channel here? For Blam Entertainment? What's something that you enjoy doing the most out of anything?
I like drawing the podcast pictures so far.
You like you? Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
I've gotten really good comments about them. Not on the channel, but like in general, people like to tweet at me saying, "Oh, we saw your picture on Balam," and stuff.
That's good. See, that's always good. Not only do you have like a good thing here, but you have, it seems to be like followers that also just enjoy your art, and then they even kind of come and see the stuff on Blam, and they see you, and then they're like, "Oh, that's DMZ's artwork. Oh, it's real good."
And if
Most
you like DMZ's
favorable
art, well,
follower
what
is
it
my
is.
mother.
Yeah, that's usually how it is too. See, my parents are rooting for me all the time. They're in the background right there staring at me. They're like, "Good job, you're doing such a good job. Keep podcasting."
I was lying. They don't really notice me, but
Yeah.
oh well.
That's fine. My parents aren't even in. I don't even have parents. It's fine.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
No, I have parents.
Well, if you like DMZ's art, well, good news. He's also the animator for the update and the update character. You know.
You mean
yeah.
Web?
Yeah, Web. The
Webchan?
Her name's
Yeah.
Webb.
update.
That's neat. Okay, well, thank you for rudely interrupting, Blue. I'm glad I put you on this podcast
What?
today. Get
You
the fuck out of here.
You're welcome.
No,
I'm
but-
your boss.
I have running a podcast for me, running off and doing writing and voicing. Things get complicated, things get tough, and it's hard to be motivated. And that's the first part. This is like the first questions here. What motivates you to keep going and doing what you guys do? If you're tired sometimes, you're like, "I don't want to fucking do anything today." What motivates you? And I'll give you an example of what motivates me every morning when I wake up and I have to go to work. And I'm not talking about like this work. I mean go to actual real life work and then come home and do this. And it's when I get into the shower, I look down and I smile because I see my penis.
Okay.
Really
well,
good example, I guess,
sounds
Daniel.
fucked up, and then I come back to that.
You just think about how hard, DMZ makes you. You're just like, yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
I look at my enormous schlong and I smile and I go, "It's all worth it." No, but an actual example is I live by a motto, and the motto is, "It may not be what you want to do, but take pride in it because that is what you do." Just take pride in what you're doing right now. Even if you don't like it, take pride in it because that's what you're doing. So I'm going to ask you real quick, Blue, because you have a lot on your plate, you do a lot. What keeps you motivated to keep doing this?
So before this, I did gaming videos on my channel, and after realizing that nobody really actually enjoyed watching those, I thought, well, I mean, when I actually wrote for things for my gaming channel, people are like, "Yeah, that's funny." So, and also people have been enjoying the videos we upload here, and that's what keeps me going. Just knowing that people are like, yeah, this is funny. I like seeing it. I like waiting for the newest episode to come out, even if it takes 3 months to write and edit everything. But yeah, it's just the viewers really, and having you guys here to help too.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, to have all these people coming in and saying that they enjoy, even if it's like a small amount of views, even if it's a tiny bit of views, it seems to be all worth it in the end when all this like month-long work process of just writing, voicing, and all the editing that Loki and now DMZ are doing, all this editing that they do, it all seems worth it in the end to see all these people go, I really enjoyed that. That's awesome. Like I can't. Shut up! Hey, don't be rude. Don't yell at that dog. But that's what it seems to be like worth it all. And even if the motivation isn't from the work itself, because this is also what we're going to go into, because I also keep motivated not just because of work I'm doing. I do things outside of the work that keep me motivated to keep going. So, Cyan, what is it that motivates you, young darling?
Nina.
Nina. Yeah, that's fair.
Just Nina.
Just Nina. What do you and Nina do?
Talk about that stuff.
Called
and she's just like, hey, you can do this. And I'm like, hey, so can you?
Yeah, see, friends also are a thing. Like I have friends that aren't a part of this. Like I have two long lasting friends, my friends Ben and Tyler, who I've known since I was like 13, and I just play video games with them all the time, and it keeps me motivated to keep going and doing things. DMZ, what keeps you motivated? Is it all that click-clacking in the background of you doing things with it? Because I can hear you doing art back there, buddy. Oh, is he dead?
And he's gone. He died. All right.
No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I was checking something.
Oh.
What motivates me is this whole group that I'm with right now, because I've never actually worked with a channel before. It's always been just me and me
and the snakes.
The other guy, me.
Yeah.
And I just love how people love the art I do. I got so much praise from after ReZero was uploaded. Like people told me you did a good job, even though like it took way longer than it should have. But still, I like the support I'm getting from this channel, and I hope to do more projects in it with you guys too.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoy seeing the art you upload because when we're doing our processing and going through our fits of rage while editing or voicing or writing, DMZ is sitting there doing art and uploading it and sending us all art that we all get to see inside of our little Discord channel here. I enjoy looking at it. It keeps me going because I'm like, hey, look at that fucking cool art he did that. That's pretty fucking funny. So I enjoy looking at your art as well. So I think it's also just the motivation of this whole group itself that kind of keeps us going.
Yeah. And
we got a little bit of everything in the world.
A little bit of everything, I'd say. Yes.
One of the two other things that keep me motivated is just having people like DMZ or Loki who spend like their time when like Loki, he's got college all the time and he takes time out of that to edit shit for me. And like I'll message him and be like, hey, I need you to like lip sync Castor singing to Queen. And he'd be like, yeah, man, totally. Let me just finish this essay and I'm right on it.
But I'm Castor.
Well, yeah, I know. But you're not.
I've never sang Queen. I wouldn't do that.
I know.
Stop.
That's
no.
Gotta sing it.
You know what?
Pretty good.
You know what? Shush.
Give up.
The other thing that keeps me motivated is the shit ton of coffee that's just flowing through me all the time.
That's fair.
Jesus.
That's
Oh,
fair.
so much.
Motivation, son.
Your crazy drugs these days, known as coffee, will always boost your immune system and make you fucking amped and crazy.
Woo!
Now, going off from motivation, and all that fun stuff of serious talk, let me ask you guys just an odd question here. What makes you cry?
Loki.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
telling you. You know what? I was gonna say I'm gonna tell him you said that, but he's probably gonna watch this podcast. So, never mind.
I'll tell him I said it.
Whew.
Because we have all this talk about motivation. What makes you cry the most?
I'd have to say I'm not gonna say it yet, so I'm gonna let everyone else go.
So I don't have. See, a long time ago, I burned out the ability to cry. Like, I just burned that emotion out for some reason or somehow. I don't know. So this is gonna take me a second. Give me a moment.
If I'm going in reality, birds. Birds make me cry.
Birds. Why do birds
She's
make you
afraid
cry?
of birds.
I'm
She's
scared
afraid
of
of birds.
Well, okay, let's talk about that for a second. Cyan, what's so scary about a bird that makes you want to cry?
They yell at me. They try and jab me
What do
with
they
their
yell?
in my eyes.
They yell profanity at you.
Hi! Fucker!
For example, who's a dodo bird? He yells at me.
I yell at everyone.
Oh.
That is true.
Blue, it does have wings. He is blue
Yeah.
wings for a reason. If he yells, he's
The
a bird.
day I met Luke, he yelled at me instantly.
Yeah.
I've
No,
never
yeah.
been
No,
scared
that
of
was the
blue.
first thing I said to you. Sup, bitch? That was the first thing I said to you. I remember that.
Yep.
There are only a few choice birds I'm not afraid of.
And
And that's
that,
like duck.
a duck.
a duck,
Ducks are like the meanest fucking things in the world,
No,
though.
they're not.
Ducks-
They're
They-
super sweet.
No,
ducks are terrifying.
ducks rape each
They're
other.
very sweet
Yeah,
to me, though.
That is
They're nice
very
to
true.
me.
Ducks rape each other. I mean, seriously. They're like ducks and
Owls
geese are
don't
like
scare
the
me
meanest
either.
things.
Owls,
All right.
ducks, crows, and dodos.
So, Blue, what makes you cry? Dodos are extinct, all right? That's the
I
reason
am
why.
the last of my kind. Yeah. No.
You better not die.
Yeah, I'm trying. Hey, man, it's hard enough. Okay, I've been hit by so many cars. They're like, "That's a dodo. We gotta run it over. We gotta put it with the rest."
Don't you talk about getting hit by
Jumps out.
cars.
Falls out of a building on fire onto a car.
Yeah, that happened at one point.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I got
Really?
lit on fire. I fell out a window, landed on my teacher's car, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, you okay?" Teacher said, "Oh shit, my car." Didn't care about me. The
I
teacher was
worry
a
about
I loved
him
him.
so much.
I guess. Losing my dogs. My dogs are one of the few things that keep me sane.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
That's fucking sad.
Like I've had my dogs for 8-7 years. Yeah, I've had my personal little fluffy dog for 7 years now. He's
Little fluff. What type of dog?
he's old. It's a Schnauzer Poodle mix. He's a Schnoodle.
Oh.
But yeah, I've had him since he was a puppy, and he's just been
Dead.
he's been energetic for the so goddamn long. He's like a little tiny vibrator.
Oh, that's
Just never
Oh,
stops.
Jesus.
until he runs out of batteries.
Yeah, no, he doesn't though. He's been alive for what's 7 times 7? Give me a second. Let me get my calculator.
49.
Yeah, he's 49 years old.
That's
in
a
dog
lie.
years.
That's
I've had him.
a lot.
He's 7 years old in human years, so he's 49.
Oh,
He's
not
lived
that.
for
He's
so,
not
no,
that
he
old.
is.
That's not
No.
that
I don't
old.
know how old my cat is in cat years. I've had her for 15 years.
Hold on. So, going from that situation, DMZ.
Yes.
Dimsy, my boy.
Yes.
My main
Yes.
squeeze, my posse.
Yes. Just get to the point.
What makes you cry?
Taking it up from the ass from Dino.
I actually haven't cried in a long time, but one thing that has actually made me cry.
It doesn't have to
is-
be literal. It can be metaphorical crying. It could be like,
Oh, metaphorical?
It could be-
Losing a friend, then. A really, really close friend.
yeah, okay. Losing a... So, let's say, DMZ, I died. How sad are you?
As sad as a sack?
Sad as a sack.
A sad sack.
You're a sad
potato.
sack.
A
That
sad potato sack.
just
Sack of
droops
potatoes.
over and all the potatoes pour out. You're a sad, sad sack, my friend.
I shed at least a puddle of tears.
A bottle of tears? Can you?
A puddle.
A
No,
puddle.
At least a puddle.
At least a puddle. Blue.
That's more than a bottle. Yeah.
Blue.
One thing made me cry a river, but if you died, it would be a puddle.
Okay.
Wow.
Blue.
Yeah?
If I died, how sad are you?
I'd be pretty sad. I mean, you are one of the few people here who helps me like write on a constant basis, and
Oh,
know,
so it's just because I help you work. Okay, never mind then.
I mean that,
It
and
means
also
nothing.
Fagot and Boy.
Oh, Forgotten Boy. Okay.
Those would die with you. So
That would technically die with me. All right. Cyan.
Not at all. Because I'd be
Oh,
coming
wow.
after you.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'd
She
end
is
up dying
committed
too.
to get
Oh,
you
she'd
back.
be end up dying with me. Oh, that's sweet.
So then you'd be very sad. You'd be so sad you just want to go back with him. You just
No, I'd be happy because soon I'd be joining him.
I'm like, hello. Like I'm just floating in heaven. Hi.
welcome.
How'd you get here?
It's like I'd slowly descend up to heaven and I'd see you waving at me and then I'd slowly go into hell.
But
Yeah, just be like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Oh.
Now I gotta go down there because
Oh, there she goes.
sins. All right,
There she
just
goes.
peace. The ultimate sin. Bye. If you don't know what we're talking about suicide. Just to.
But, by the
This
way,
is him.
Blue, as you said, Forgot and Boy, that's a voice I do and a character I do where I talk in a very deep. I go, hello, my boy. Yeah, yes, it be that I see a Forgot in the distance.
That's what he calls his sister too.
That is what I call my sister. My sister is a homosexual, and I call her Forgot. And then she doesn't care. She's my sister. I love her very much. And I have a Twitter about it where I just upload bothering her and saying odd things. That's just one of the things
That's
I
what
like
you
to do.
fucking get.
That's what you fucking get.
You was so happy with that brownie and
Yeah, I
then you
know.
just went.
Yeah, I destroyed it. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. What is a go-to voice you like to do the most? Even it doesn't even have to be your regular voice, because I actually talk like right now after this podcast and before this podcast, you guys heard me going, yes, I love this fucking place. You heard me going into that default voice I always go to. So what's like one of the default voices you go around your house or with friends and you're talking? What is one of those voices that you do?
An obnoxious teenager.
You ain't ever going back.
Is that how you talk?
That's the voice I have for Kiros and the cat. Knuckles will make my point proven in the comments. I'm forcing him to do that. Even if he doesn't watch this, he's gonna post anyways. Wait, the voice I do, I just walk around doing this voice. I did it at school once, and a group of black guys were like, "Whoa, what the fuck you doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing a voice." They're like, "Stop doing that voice." I'm like, "No, I can't. It's stuck. I'm scared. This is what happens when I'm scared." And then they proceeded to say, "Fucking white boy." Like, I'm sorry.
So that's your that's what you go around even in public talking like sometimes?
Oh yeah, no, I've said the weirdest shit in several different voices. Like I went over to some random guy in the mall. I bought a trench coat for some reason. I don't remember why. I went over to him like, "Hey man, want to buy some wares?" No, wait, what was the voice? "Hello, you want to buy ware? I sell ware. I sell many things." I opened up the trench coat. I got like a bunch of popsicle sticks, just lined it. "You want to buy ware? I sell ware."
You want to buy where?
It's like weird Mexican Russian. It was great. That voice and my black voice.
So those are like your two default voices. When you're just kind of walking around, you just kind of start doing them.
Yep.
Cyan, what are some of the voices that you do? What's like a default voice you like going straight to, where you're just like goofing around?
Well, I usually go to this voice because I find it really kind of annoying, and it annoys a bunch of people, and I kind of find it hilarious.
Goddamn lollies!
Or I'll sometimes go like this and I'll go into a very kind of British accent. And I went an entire work schedule going like this and saying my name was like Violet.
Marionette. No, never mind.
And everyone bought it. No one read my name tag. Everyone bought that my name was Violet.
DMZ,
It was kind of funny.
Yes.
what is the voices that you do?
I actually only use 2 voices because I'm stupid and I can't come up with other voices because of my generic ass voice. One voice I do was when I started watching Game Grumps. I like the whole Sonic gameplays they do where they do this really obnoxious voice.
That's Sonic.
So I would do it like I'm in the library and people like piss me off and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Wow! Come on! Like that.
Wait, that's cool.
Yeah.
And
That's always
my
fun.
second voice would be, because I like the character Alucard from Hellsing, I always do this like really deep voice to sound serious when I'm talking.
Will you give it to me?
Kind of like this, except you probably can't hear me, but
I can hear you.
this is the voice I use. Oh,
You
Thank
sound
God.
like this, and it sounds pretty cool.
where's the... I
I
couldn't
am
say
the pro tag. I'm the edgy pro tag.
Where's that damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
Yeah, you're Shadow. So you do
Exactly.
Sonic and Shadow's voice pretty much.
Yep.
Okay, that works.
No, yeah, you totally sound like you sound better than the actual Shadow voice actor. I mean, then again, Sonic.
For that, by the way.
I don't even use that generic teenager voice for Sonic. I just use
Yeah.
it just because.
You guys cut out what?
what?
What did you say?
It's
DMZ?
cool.
What DMZ like cut out for a second there?
I didn't cut out. I just finished talking.
What? You just stopped?
Yeah, no, he just stopped talking.
Like mid word, he was like, "That's just
Yes. I'm
Right?
done. Okay, let's continue.
okay." Wow. Okay, that you fucked me up for a second there.
So, okay,
Sorry.
so I started scrolling through just a random like chat I'm part of.
Yeah.
It's just a shit ton of guns and knives and shit. It's kind of great.
Oh, sounds like I'm in a place.
All right, let's talk about that for a second. Just some random texts you got. What's like a random text you got like late at night from like a friend?
The best one that comes up to me, comes into mind is, I don't remember if I was in a call with anyone, but it was like it was like 4 a.m. No, it was 4 p.m. Sorry, and my friend from school, he sent me like a Skype message saying I was sniffing a physical manifestation of anime today, and then proceeded to fall down 8 continuous flights of stairs. Please send help. I'm probably gonna die soon. My reply was, "Good luck, you meme addict," because he is a meme addict, is what we call him. He said, "Listen here, you emoji. If you don't get help, I'll call my boys." My reply, "Well, just take another shot of memes and you should be fine." And he replied, "But I'm scared of the dark. There is no dark. Only owls. God, when the sun sets, when the sun sets, it's supposed to be as bright as day, but the owls cover the sky." And that's all going back to a joke that we saw on one of my teacher's doors saying, "The owls are not what they seem."
Jesus.
And that was our question for the entire year. Like whenever our teacher would ask a question, "So what's like 12 plus 12? The owls are not what they seem." What? Go ask Mr. God. Whatever his name was. I don't even know who he was. He wasn't even one of my teachers. It was just like across the hall. I'm like, the owls are not what they seem. You know.
Fuck you.
Fucking owls! So yeah. That's some of the random ass shit I talk about with friends.
Yes. So, Cyan, what are some of the weird texts you get? Cyan?
Wait.
Oh, never mind.
All right, we'll be back after these short messages. You want to buy now? Great, you buy now.
Cyan, what are some of the odd texts you get?
One I got a few nights ago, like at 2 a.m. Shit, he just put his dick. Fuck, what do I do? Help.
All right, you're cutting out what? Because all I heard was shit. His dick
Oh, and
fuck.
she's gone. Okay, there we go.
Oh no.
Yeah, all I heard is, oh shit, he put his dick. Fuck, help. He put his dick. Fuck help. That's all I heard.
Sorry, guys. Cyan's having a fucking issue with some guy's dick and then said fuck about it.
No.
She'll never be the same.
What happens in the podcast stays in the podcast until it hits public.
Yeah. Cyan, you're roboting. What's going on there?
You're like me now.
Oh! And she's gone. All right.
And she died.
Cool.
DMZ.
DMZ, how about you, my boy?
Oh, she's back.
And she's back.
It's not gonna be any better, is it?
No, it's fine.
All right, go.
It's perfect.
Talk about the dick fuck for us.
For my friend a few nights ago.
And then
It's
she
gone.
was
All right.
quiet.
And she's gone again. Yep, she goes. She's having issues today.
All
right,
right. Well,
DMZ,
yeah,
how about you? How about you, my boy? What's some of the odd text messages you get?
Well, sure, Blue knows about this, but it's definitely not the messages I get from my girlfriend Sherry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she likes to message the group chat so much.
There was once an hour-long message of just her saying something. I don't even remember what.
But the weirdest message I got was from an old high school friend, and she was like, "Morning, sexy. How about them eggs?" And I was like, "What?" Because I moved to California and she lives in Vegas, and I didn't even know what that message was for. She was just like, "Hey, how about them eggs?" And I asked her, "Are you expecting me to cook?" And she was like, "Yeah, sexy. When are you coming over?" And I'm like, never. Because I'm not coming back to Vegas. So she just kept asking about eggs for like the rest of the day.
She might have been high.
She might have been. She does smoke a lot.
Ah, okay. Well, see, I was kidding, but that works too. Yeah. Okay, so Cyan is just dead now.
She's gone.
Yep, I'm completely dead.
Yep,
I'm
Oh my god,
dead.
she's alive! Kill her! She's a zombie!
Okay.
Get the shotgun!
Do you want to try and do your story one more time?
Yes.
Okay, try
It
it.
was a really good one. Okay, a few nights ago, I'm staying at my friend's house. Like my other friend.
Oh my god.
All right.
You keep having like these long exposure pauses.
Yeah.
It's like Discord doesn't want you to tell the story.
It doesn't. It hates it. It
No,
hates
yeah.
my stories.
Every other time, it's fine. But like during this, like halfway through your story, like right when you're about to get to the punchline, it's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah, I'll tell.
See how Blue a little bit? It was
I'll-
because he was about to tell the story.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell mine, and it's just one picture, but with that picture comes a long text, and it is of a man. This man, who I can describe as a form of Pinhead Larry-esque man.
His name is DMZ.
It has the same layout, kind of like a Tinder in a way. So it says like DJ 20. It says like DJ, and then his age 27, 19 miles away, active 43 minutes ago, and it says about DJ below. So imagine this big guy with eyes radically looking off in different positions. I'll probably add the picture anyways below, or in this editing, and it says. And this is his description of himself. It says, I can lift a fully grown horse above my head, and I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. To settle a wager, I once ate a pound of PB Folk's strongest badger poison, and then ran a mile in the nude. I cannot feel pain, and I can see for 2 miles unaided by a lens. No man can kill me. I have beaten a man of every race in combat, including a Turk,
Oh my
a pygmy Negro, a pygmy Negro man, and a rare deep-water Jew. A medical doctor and 2 priests have written and signed a document confirming that I have no soul or heartbeat. It is
Is this guy not trying to be Chuck Norris?
No, it's No, but it is just, I keep looking at his face while reading it, and every second I can imagine him on his phone, and he's telling the full-on truth. Because he just looks like
How
the
do
type
you
of guy.
have no soul? That's the big question.
I don't know. Ask the priest.
No soul nor heartbeat, and it is like or it's just, I think it's just no soul. But
Can't be killed, sounds
Ginger.
like me.
it is just so great, and it's like my favorite part is I once settled a wager on eating a whole pound of PB Folk's strongest badger poison. That's my favorite part of that.
See ya,
I
Ginger.
want to see this man do everything he just said in one day.
He can do it.
He can do
If
it.
he can, I will believe it until I see it.
And
Alright.
that's just one random picture that my friend sent me that night, and he goes, "Look at this fucking guy I found."
So I'm gonna try to read off Cyan's story.
Okay, read off Science story.
It's only like
So-
2 sentences long.
I know, but Discord's whole issue. All right, so Cyan's friend sent her a text saying, "Shit, he put his dick in my ass. Fuck, what do I do? What do I do? And send help. Send help."
No, I should have read that because you were messing up
Yeah.
so much.
My whole
I'm
friend
sorry.
Here, let me do it in my reader's voice. My whole friend said, "Shit, he put his dick in my ass. Fuck. What do I do? Send help. Help. Send help."
Even you messed it up.
Sorry.
What the heck?
God damn it, you guys.
It's
I'm
just, what do I
sorry,
do?
It's a
Help.
weird
Send help.
sentence. Yeah.
Let me read it. My whole friend said, "Shit, he put his dick in my ass. Fuck, what do I do? Help. Send help." There you go.
Okay.
All right, cool. So now that that's out of the
I just
way,
want to say send help instead of help, send help.
yeah.
Help! Send help!
Well, that's
She called me later.
That's
That
a
poor,
12-inch dick.
poor girl.
Surprise anal. Isn't it just the worst?
Speaking of surprised
Uh,
anal, what was the first time you received surprised anal?
Oh,
Never.
God.
I have not.
Never.
Never.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Have
DMZ,
you
are you
done
sure?
I
Yeah, Dino, have
mean,
you?
no.
Are you sure?
I like it.
DMZ, what did you do?
No, DMZ's the receiver. We talked about this.
DMC.
Okay, no, let's not talk about that.
Then are you sure you haven't received surprise anal?
Listen, I don't want a full-on sentence message from my girlfriend saying, "Oh my God, make the ship happen."
Make it happen. Make it happen, please.
I think that might just happen from
All right,
Dino.
moving
She's
on.
like, "Bun,
Moving on.
make it happen."
It could happen. It could happen. I can dream, can't I?
Twitch a little bit.
Please, let it happen. Let it be, my boy.
No!
Okay. Does anybody else have any topic they want to talk about that isn't about anything odd that I have done so far?
Let's talk about the YouTube community as a whole.
Oh, you mean like whatever the fuck's going on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I have no idea. All I know is that it crashed yesterday, and then now I open it, and it's like, hey, you want to translate this text? And it just gets rid of all the capital letters in the text. It's so weird. Whenever I load up YouTube, it just tries to get rid of all the capital letters.
I haven't been able to upload things in weeks, and I have all these video files just waiting to be on my channel.
You're literally just sitting there going, "Why can't I upload?"
You just
Please.
click.
Exactly.
It's not working.
Am I gonna have to start doing Vines again? Oh wait,
don't
that's
exist.
gone too.
Vine died.
Darn!
Fucking die, I say, my boy. Die, I say.
So I just want to establish the fact that people who are extremely muscular and wear Pokemon heads to like conventions and shit, and they're just shirtless wearing a Speedo with a Pokemon head, I respect those people.
Those guys are my
So
favorite
much.
guys ever.
Yeah.
You see that one wearing a Pikachu head?
No, but I saw one wearing a mud cap.
No.
It was great. It was fantastic.
I see a lot of Diglets doing that.
Oh.
A whole bunch of
Yeah,
big,
what you call
muscular
them?
black men.
Dicklets. She called them dicklets.
Dicklet.
Oh. I heard something else. I heard dickwits.
Where
That's what I call them.
No, yeah, no. She was meaning Diglett, but she said Dicklet.
Call them.
So yeah, but yeah, those men are just you have to respect them because
They have no shame.
they have no shit. They walk around in a speedo. They're muscular as hell, wearing a Pokemon head.
First of all, young man, you don't ever disrespect one of those men. Because if you try to make fun of that nerd at a convention, he will beat the shit out of you.
They have the ability to crush your skull in between their thighs.
They're the strongest fucking nerds that
Like
I've ever seen.
Zangief.
Yeah, like Zangief.
If you see
Like Kirschman skulls between my thighs.
you see those strong, like you see like those buff like cosplayers that are doing like Street Fighter characters, they're actually gonna start doing those moves on you. They don't.
No.
Yeah.
Please don't.
A dude open palms you in the chest with both of his hands, yelling Hadouken, and you hit the ground. Like you're
You're
done.
just bleeding everywhere.
Just
It's like,
lay there.
I'm like, how'd you do that?
Let him do his
Teach me
victory
that.
pose. Just let him do his victory pose so he walks off.
Is that from? No, that's from a different game, Blue.
Yeah.
Wrong theme.
It's all the Final Fantasy victory theme goes with everything. What are you talking about?
You know what? You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair because you can also just use that when Link's looking in a chest from like Legend of Zelda. Da-da-da-da. Like you fucking win.
I used that theme in the first episode of ReZero.
Well, you give me
Yeah, no, I
cancer.
remember that.
I haven't done a lot of talking in this podcast, by the way. I want you guys to, because I'll be in like every other pretty much every episode since I'm hosting now.
I've barely done any
Yep.
talking because Discord doesn't fucking like me.
That's fair.
It just doesn't like your stories.
Yeah,
Does
What we
it?
should talk
Every
about.
time I try to mention my hoe friends, it's like, no.
Hoe ass friends. These are
Well, you mentioned them
these are
now.
some hoe ass friends. Now we're gonna go to
And-
the SAS corner with Cyan. Cyan, what do you think of Discord?
Fuck Discord right now.
Thank you.
I'm eating an Oreo. I'm drinking my
I'm going
Coke,
back to
my
Skype.
cocaine. It's all right.
Crack cocaine. All right, so DMC, what were you gonna say? What should we talk
I was
about?
gonna say, let's talk about that Blam Manor. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the thing you're animating and working on the comic.
yeah. Yeah, comics we'll have to do for now until I can establish a full story to the actual series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just want to say, how's that going? Now that you don't. have
Well,
to, edit.
I'm still deciding if I want to make every character chibi, but then again, no one will know what they look like in actual reality.
Here's what
So,
you do. You ready? You do.
I think I'll just do a mix of both.
Yeah, make everyone chibi.
No, this is what you
unless
do.
it's very
I'm gonna help you out here, DMZ, because that's what I do the most. I help people. I'm a doctor.
Full
I'm a
support.
lawyer, a scientist. I've killed many people with my bare hands. I'm a soldier, a cop, police officer. I've done a lot. I'm a teacher. Here's what you do. You have like at the beginning of, because this is gonna be what? This is gonna be like because we agreed on it being like a JRPG style-esque looking thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to laugh at the teacher part because I'm still remembering the story you told.
I am a teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Just to clarify the teacher thing, should I? I'll just do
no.
it. I'll tell the
Tell it
story.
after your
Yeah,
little
go ahead.
suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
The
We'll do story time after this.
yeah, a little story time, a little Dino story time after this. When you wanna just use the chibi thing, you can use the chibi thing, but for like introducing a character, then just have like a quick background info thing in their actual picture, like a detailed picture of the character.
Yeah, that's right. We still need to introduce these
You
characters.
fucking foolish boy. Okay, now let's go to story time with Dino.
Yay.
Yay, everybody
Everyone
clap.
grab your popcorn. This will be interesting.
Yay!
Are you telling a story of Pinocchio?
No, not Pinocchio. I'll tell a story of Pinocchio.
Of young Joseph. Of young Joseph.
You know, here I'll just do Pinocchio.
Little Joseph.
Little Joseph. Okay, we're gonna do just Pinocchio real fast then. Okay, this is with my strange forgot voice. Let me sit there, my boy, and let me tell you of the story of a young papas that wish he was real boy. When he lie, his nose grow. He has father that is putophile, and he says, hey, I am Giuseppe, and I wish to have boy. Boy grow up telling lies, and when he tell lies, nose grows. His name be Pinocchio. He was swallowed by a giant Seamon back whale and then shot out of blowhole. He became real boy later on while people turn to donkey and then say, oh no, we donkey, and then they lived happily ever after. And that is story of Pinocchio. There you go.
Yay!
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio.
It's my favorite story.
It's Pinocchio, but I say Pinocchio.
I'm a
It's
real
my
boy.
favorite story.
By the way, I was going to say sperm whale, but it was a humpback whale, so I said semen back whale.
Seaman backward.
And now to a real story. Okay, in high school, I was a good fellow by the name of Harley. I am Harley. Hello. And
Harley Quinn.
yes, and I was in a class called hospitality. Now, hospitality to me, you would think hospitality is like, oh, a host thing where you go off and you're like, oh, it's for catering and all that because it's supposed to show No, we show hospitality student-wise in what we are like as students. So there is a massive group of kids. I am a part of these kids. We choose certain jobs and we go off for the whole year doing these certain jobs. Some go off to be assistants at hospitals, so they do like blood tests or whatever, and they bring food and become caretakers. Some become janitors and help old folk homes. I was the only boy, the only male, my boy. I was the only boy to accept going off to daycare centers to teach children. I was in this place. It's a very nice place too. In this place, it's a big daycare center. I'm not going to tell the name of it. Let's just call it daycare center. At daycare center, nothing but women. Like pretty much every school is. Nothing but women. Up and down the place, old ladies. I am the only young person who is a teacher, and I am the only boy who is a teacher. And not only that, on top of it, I am the only art teacher there. I was to teach art, so I had a lot on my plate because they never saw a boy teacher before, or a young boy teacher.
Or an art teacher.
Or art teacher. So I was already...
Or a teacher that was a male in general.
Yeah, I was a very nice change to it. So every kid wanted to hang out with art teacher. And they didn't call me Mr. Johnson. No, they called me Mr. Harley by my first name. Mr. Harley, Mr. Harley. Hi, Mr. Harley. Every day, kids would come up, they would hug my leg. Hi, Mr. Harley. I'm like, oh, hi. Hey, how you doing, guys? Now, there is a story. This is like a few months in. I know these kids by heart and by name. I know I know like their parents. I know I know who does what and what kind of kid is who. And there's this little girl. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah comes up to me and she says, "Mr. Harley," and we're gonna call this kid Joe. Little Joe She says, "Joe said."
Little Joe.
Little Joe. Little Jero. And little Joe, bless his little heart, for he's a silly boy. Isabel, this epitome of a Aryan child. Little girl comes up to me and says, "Joe said he's gonna spit on my butt." And I said, by my reaction, you can't hold in laughter for long, but I was very stone-faced. I said, "Sarah, please take a seat right over there. I'm going to go talk to Joe, okay? I'm going to go talk to Joey." She said, "Okay." I took Joey out into the hallway. And Joey is a little black kid. He's a nice boy. But when I went up to him, man, wasn't he the most gangster-sounding kid I've ever heard in my entire life. I go, "Joey, did you say to Sarah that you were going to spit on her butt? He goes, no, I said I was going to spit on her booty hole. I was like, ooh, Joe, don't do that, Joseph. And the immediate, like, the internal me was like, I want to laugh so hard at this kid. So badly. I had to retain a stone face while hearing, like, his 5-year-old go, I say I go spit on a booty hole. Like, that shit made me lose my fucking mind. But I said, Joey, duh. I was like, who taught you how to say these? He goes, my mom and dad. Apparently, like after I was done talking to him, apparently from his parents, they were having sex.
Intercourse.
They were having sex, like hardcore. And Joey could hear him in the other room. Joey goes, well, he goes, my mommy and daddy, my daddy said my mommy, he gonna spit on her booty hole and everything. I go, why would you say that? 'Cause I like Sarah. So he was saying, 'cause he likes Sarah, he said he was gonna spit on her booty hole because he likes her. And I go, Joe, my boy, Joey, look at me, my boy. And I go, don't say it, just say you like Sarah. You don't have to say I won't spit on a booty hole. 'Cause you like her. My God, I remember sending him back into the teacher's room. I remember sending him back into the room, and I stood out in that hallway for 2 minutes, fucking laughing so hard. Before I came back in, the other teacher that was there, she was like, I heard you laughing out there. What were you laughing about? And I was like, I'm gonna have to talk with Joe's parents.
And you laughed about that?
No, I laughed because of the spitting on booty hole. A little 5-year-old saying that. I laughed so
But I meant
hard.
like you giggled a little after you said, I have to speak to Joe's parents.
I was like, I have to speak to Joe's parents. And she goes, well, about what? I was like, Joseph said he wanted to spit on Sarah's booty hole because he liked her. And that teacher immediately started laughing. After that, I confronted Joe's parents, little Joseph's parents. I said, hey, your son said something to another kid today, and he said he was going to spit on her booty hole. Like, I used
Just saying that makes me laugh.
I know.
Like,
So imagine me trying to be an 18-year-old professional little like art teacher kind of guy here, just going, hey, I know this seems weird to you guys, but your son said he was going to spit on another kid's booty hole because he liked her. And they immediately got so uncomfortable while I explained the whole story out. And even the part about how he heard them having sex. I go, you have to be quiet around your kids.
Or just don't do it around your kids.
Just
listen, if you're gonna do it, be professional about
please,
it, please.
if you're gonna have sex, make sure your kid can't hear you. So that was me
my job weird.
trying to explain to little Joseph here not to spit on other kids' booty holes because you like them.
You can give them flowers, just don't
Just
use
say you
your
like.
mouth
So all
for
the kids
anything
out
else
there,
besides talking.
so all kids out there, just don't spit on other kids' booty holes, please.
Not until you're both adult. And
Not
it's
until you're an
consensual.
adult and you actually want to have sexual intercourse when you're of age.
You can spit on all the booty
What?
holes you want when you're
Watch
older.
little Joseph be watching this and just like, oh shit.
I
Fuck, did I
remember-
actually
I
say that? Oh,
my
god damn
God,
it.
it's
No,
Mr.
oh
Hardy.
god. Oh fuck,
Mr.
no.
Hardy.
Ah!
Right now, Joseph would probably be around. Well, he'd probably be around like 9 years old. Good on you, Joseph, if you're out there alive still.
I don't see why he wouldn't be, but
Sure.
He was talking up to the wrong girl and her butt got shoved on the playground and died or something. All I wanted to do was spit on her booty hole. And then he died.
It's the. Oh, yep.
Also, if you are of age out there, just don't go saying you want to spit on somebody's booty hole also.
you might get punched.
You
No, you're
might, you
probably
might,
gonna get punched.
you might get.
And
You'll make a
might
lot of
die.
people laugh, but just don't say it.
Just don't, please. Don't say
Well,
that you
that's-
heard it. Don't say that you heard it on the internet either.
Or from us, for that matter. You don't trust us.
No, I mean you can say it's from me. I don't care, but
Yeah,
just
from
don't.
Harley. Yeah, don't say
There
it's
we
from.
Say it's from Mr. Harley.
Say I
Yeah.
got that from Mr. Harley.
Hail, Mr. Harley.
Hi, I'm Mr. Harley. I have so
Wanna
many of
meet
those
this
stories. I
Harley
spent a
guy.
whole year working there. I have so many fucking stories. I'll share another one next time though.
Jesus Christ. Jesus crackers.
So any of you,
I want to spit on your booty hole.
I want to spit on a booty hole. Why would you say that? 'Cause I like her.
I like her, okay? Wouldn't you do it if you liked the girl? No.
If a kid ever asked me,
Maybe.
wouldn't you spit on a girl's booty hole if you liked her? Oh my god.
Back then, you would have said no. Nowadays, you'd be like, oh, hell yeah.
I'd be like, no, Joseph, you don't go saying you want to spit on other kids' booty holes because you like them.
Anyway, sorry, what were you going to say, Dino?
I was gonna say, do you guys have any stories about children saying odd things to you? It could just
Yes.
be, it could be like a one thing. It's like, kid said this to me once. Thought it was funny.
Oh,
This boy doesn't like me telling stories, god damn it.
Well, I guess me and Blue can tell a story then.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You want to go first, DMZ?
I was gonna say you can go first, but
Alright.
you know what? Whatever.
Here, let me
Come on,
go,
I'll
let me
go
go
first.
first and tell both of your guys' story for you.
Alright, so, this maybe 2 years ago? Or no, this was way back when I was in elementary school, back when I lived in Utah. This is when I lived in Utah. I was part of a daycare system, but this time as the little kid running around the daycare. And there's this group of girls who always hung out in their little clique. And me being me, I was like, oh, they're attractive. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go up and talk to them. So I go up and talk to them. I didn't say anything stupid because I wasn't me now. I was a little shy little boy. It's like
You didn't spit
"Hi."
on their booty holes?
I did not spit on their booty holes. No.
Okay.
But one of the girls, let's say Janice. Let's call her Janice. Janice, she said to me, we became friends after a while, and then maybe 2-3 weeks later, she's like, "I like you, Blue," or Matt. There's
Moot.
my name, Moot. I like you, Matt. You.
I like your mutt.
Yeah, I like you, Mutt. I'm like, me? Why do you like me? Because that was my insecure time. That was when I wouldn't go around yelling, I'm a black man, fuck yeah, and at the top of my lungs in a black guy voice. I was very shy little kid. I was like, why me? Oh, you're funny. You make me laugh. I'm like, oh, well, shit. Look at me. I'm funny as fuck. So, as the little kid does, we started in dating as little kids. 2 days after we started dating,
You hold hands?
well, yeah, we held hands, as little kids do.
Oh,
It's like, oh
fucking
yeah, this is
gay.
dating.
That's so adorable.
Yeah, we she told me I'm a vampire. I'm like, wait, sorry, what? I'm a vampire. And me being me, I was like,
You're
oh,
that
that's not-
kid. You believed her.
No, like I didn't believe her, but I didn't think anything of it. So I was like, I'm open-minded. You could be a giraffe if you wanted to. Like, because that's how I've been raised. You could be gay. You could be a gay giraffe. I don't care. You could be whatever.
Be quick. I'd hate you if you were a gay giraffe.
Yeah. Do you just have something against giraffes?
You got something against giraffes
Yeah.
with their long necks
Yeah, they.
and their spots?
Yeah.
Does it make you feel insecure that their neck is longer than yours?
Yeah, my neck. I wish I was a giraffe. That's why.
Hmm.
I was like, I want a long neck that I can swing and whack people with.
But God was like, no, you're a human. But God, I wanna. Anyways, back to the story. So anyways, I was like, yeah, okay, cool. You could be a vampire. The next day, she started biting me. I'm like, okay, whoa. Not into this.
Kinky.
Yeah, no.
How old were you? 10?
For a girl your age, that's really kinky.
I moved there when I was 7. And I moved back. Wait, did I move there when I 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Yeah, I moved back when I moved here to where I'm living now when I was 12. So yeah, I was somewhere in between 7 and 10. And so, you know, she's going on. I'm like, okay, what are you doing? I'm a vampire. I'm trying to suck your blood. No, this is not cool. So after a little while, I was like, all right, you can be a vampire, but you can't, as she said, make me a vampire. I'm like, no, that's not going to work. I like being alive and, you know, having blood. So that's the weird story. It continues later on in life. Jasmine does. But yeah,
When she grows up.
Oh yeah. Like maybe last year or so. She was in the state I'm in now. And she's somehow got a hold of my number. I think
No, she's following you.
No, actually she started going to school here for a year, like my rival school.
Is she still a vampire?
Yes.
That's a concern.
She never turned back human. Wow.
It was weird. You know, she went like full like dark eyeshadow, walked around with an umbrella to block the sun. And so, you know, it was a weird thing to get a call from her saying, "Hey Matt, how's it going? Who's this?" "Oh, it's Jasmine from back in elementary school." "Sorry, what?"
Yeah, I still want to fuck
hey.
you. Like what?
Yes, I still want to drain you.
Doesn't it feel awkward when you talk to someone from elementary school?
Yeah, no. And we don't talk anymore, but it was just kind of that one time thing. It was like, "Hey, want to hang out?" "No."
Not really.
Why not?
Hey, you want to hang out? No.
You're creepy. You're still trying to, you know, suck my blood, even though
You're
vampires
into
aren't
some
real.
weird stuff, girl. I don't like you no more.
Yeah. And she's like, "Why not? Am I not attractive? I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen you." And then that went on for a little while. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gay. There you go. I'm just gonna say I'm gay. Get rid of this shit.
You know, that helps more than anything. If you're talking to a girl that you don't like, just say, "I'm gay." It works every time.
I didn't do that. I just moved.
I'm gay.
Just,
I remember.
hey, dude, that's what I did, but they found me. So.
I don't do that. I just
They'll
move.
never find me.
I'll tell you how to get rid of a girl instantly if you don't like her. Ready? This is what you say. "I'm not interested. I'm sorry." You don't have to say I'm gay.
Sorry.
You don't
Not
have,
when they're crazy.
you don't have to say I'm gay. You don't have to move away. But if it does turn out, you just go, "I'm gay, all right." That's when you go with it.
Yeah.
If they're too crazy.
See, Blue,
Dino?
I can relate with you in a way, but
Yeah, no, I
my
remember you
kind of
telling us
crazy
this story,
girl
yeah.
was way beyond that.
Yeah, no, I know.
Excuse me, I'm trying. Excuse me, I'm
You
trying to listen
told
to
us
I
this,
know.
something.
which we're not going to share on here.
I'm trying to hey, listen to me.
Okay.
I'm trying to listen.
It's okay. Remember what you introduced me as? Neither of those excuses would excuses would
The
work.
yandere in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither of those excuses would work for a person like that. Whether you're
Yeah.
gay, whether you move, whether you say you're not interested, it doesn't really work.
You just, in order to get rid of a yonder, you got to pull out a gun and be like, "All right, we're done with this shit. Either shoot you
No.
or shoot me. This is how
Yeah,
this works."
there you go.
Yeah. One of us is going downhill. One of us is going down, and it's not gonna be me.
All right,
Or
guys.
until they get bored of you.
All right, guys. I think that's about it. I think that's all the time we actually have.
Oh no, we didn't hear my story. Oh well.
Don't worry,
okay.
we're gonna hear it still.
Oh,
Eventually.
But this is the last one. This is
I
all.
was
This
saved
is
by the bell.
this is this is the last one we have.
Yeah.
DMZ, you make it a good one. It all relies on to you now.
I don't even know if it's good. It's
It's
just
pro-
weird.
Okay, just tell us.
Ah!
Tell us a weird one.
All right, so one day at work, my boss is like, "Hey, Michael, I need you to go get some coffee." I'm like, "Okay." So I go to a Starbucks, and they had this new young employee. She was like like 15, I guess. But she wasn't getting paid. She was just working there because she was like, I really wanted to work at Starbucks. So
Girl. Sorry.
She was getting paid under the table, huh?
so like, I ordered the coffee from her, and she was messing up the order. So I was like, you know what? You can just give me whatever. And she's like, okay. And after all that, I paid for my coffee, and she was like, you have a nice butt, by the way. And I'm like, what?
Nice. Awesome.
And she tried to change what she said, but she was bad at it. She was like, I said, you got a nice ice puck, by the way. And I'm like, okay.
Is that okay?
So the next day I come back. This time it was for me, because I was leaving work. And she was like, oh, you're back. I'm like, yeah, this is where I go to get coffee. And she was like, I want to apologize for saying you have a nice butt. You do have a nice butt, by the way. She was like complimenting my butt instead of actually apologizing.
Yeah.
She just kept thinking of new ways to say that I have a nice caboose.
The nice puck. The
I
nice
mean,
puck.
when
A
I
nice junk in the trunk.
when I compliment your butt, it seems perfectly fine. But
Yeah, he's your boy.
he's my.
At least you're not shy about it.
Yeah, you're just you got a nice ass. I want
Not nice ass, my boy. Come here. Let me sit on it.
I would have said thank you.
Yeah, that's all. You know, you don't have to make it rough or anything. Just go thanks and walk away.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you. And then just walk out.
Thank you.
Moonwalk.
Yeah, just
That's what I do with my friends.
I mean, I levitate out of rooms sometimes. It's terrifying. People start screaming for no reason.
You gotta moonwalk when you leave a room.
I go,
No,
later,
no.
guys. And I just
just need to
fucking
have-
shoot out of the room.
What you need is to have one of those friends who's just like, hey man, how's it going? And he just grabs your tit. Even if you don't have a tit, he just puts his hand up on your
I do that.
boobs.
I do
Like, hey,
that
how's
to
it
my
going?
brother.
Grab his. Yeah, no, this guy at my school, we just did that. And it's, he just grabbed it and we're like, nice.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thank you.
And I grab his.
Nice.
Nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
The best friendship. It's not gay. It's called being bros.
Cyan, is there any
It's
story
called
you
being
would
the best.
actually...
It's the friend.
Cyan, since you did not have an odd kid story, is there any certain story you want to share before we end?
I like how as soon as she was about to start, she glitched.
Was that Cyan? Poor Cyan. She can't.
Yeah.
She can't even say a word without this fucking thing popping up on her.
There we go.
What?
What?
She has spoken.
Cyan,
She has stopped
Cyan
speaking.
just
It's
keeps
like-
cutting out.
It's like every third word.
Internet!
You need to learn how to use a microphone, young lady, or you can't be on podcast.
Uh.
Eh.
Just like every third word is just pop is like you can hear. Unless she starts yelling, fuck me! And then Discord's like, yeah, that's okay to say.
Yeah, let's see. Cyan, can you say goodbye to the audience?
No.
Ah, she said no. I heard that.
Well, you can say no, but can you say goodbye?
Sorry.
Guess not.
That's my message to the audience before we go. I'm sorry.
See, you made a whole apology and it worked, but you couldn't say any other words. Why did that happen?
Oh.
Here, one more
Welcome
time,
to
Cyan.
Discord.
Just try to
You
say
ruined your
anything
life.
else that isn't an apology.
Discord hates me.
There you go.
Hey!
Hey,
there
it
you
worked.
go.
All right, guys, I think that's about enough. Thanks for joining the podcast today. It was very odd, very quiet, and very weird from Cyan, but I mean, I enjoyed it. All right, everybody, just
I
to
know,
celebrate that we
I
got
did.
through a podcast together, everybody, come here, get in here, get in close to me. Yeah, that's what Daddy likes. That's what Daddy likes. Come here, sit.
I'm gonna
D-
back the fuck up.
DMZ, sit on my lap. Blue, hug me from behind.
Okay.
Cyan, come in
Alright,
here and
yeah,
power
yeah.
hug us all with like a running tackle. This is gonna
No,
be the best
I-
group hug ever.
With my
You want me to draw that?
strong, weak
Like a picture of us all grouped up.
Yeah,
Curly
come
arms.
on, group up, guys.
Just make that the thumbnail.
You're squeezing me too tight, Blue.
Sorry. Here, let me back up.
You're very strong for some reason.
It's the dodo wings. That's a lot of.
I
I try
You
to
know
fly,
what?
but it doesn't work.
you know what?
So it's just
Just
like.
let me- Just let me go ahead and push you guys over and just sit on top of all of you.
Oh.
I am queen.
Okay, no, all right, let's end it there.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys. Wait,
Bye!
before we go, actually, is there any plugins you guys like? Any links?
Oh
Anything?
yes, go subscribe to Knuckles Abridged channel. It's it'll be in the description.
Yeah, it'll be in the description. Cyan, is there anything Twitter, Instagram things?
I am an Instagram person.
Okay. Well, I'll get your Instagram from you, and I'll put it in the description below.
Yeah.
DMZ, any DeviantArt stuff? Anything odd? Any art?
Don't use DeviantArt, but go check out that DMZ weirdo. He doesn't really post a lot, but I'm pretty sure he'll post something soon.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of this podcast. If you want to hear us and not keep open the YouTube app, you can follow us on SoundCloud. Yep, that's right. You can follow us on SoundCloud, and also we have a Twitter. If you want to see us on Twitter, that's great too. And before this ends here, there's a little bit of a racist clip at the end there. You can listen to that if you want to. It's kind of racist. I mean they do use the N-word quite a bit, but I mean that's about it. If you have a problem, don't listen to it. All right? Don't flag our video. Fuck, please. Okay, bye.
Cocaine. There, let's go.
Fucking love
Okay,
cocaine.
ready? Before we start, get all the racism out of you real fast. Yell anything.
Nigger cut fucker!
Okay. How about you, Simon? Anything else you want to yell before we start?
I don't have any racism in me.
All right. Any hate speech
I
you
like
want
how
to throw?
Blue's the first person
Fuck
to say
the
something
KKK.
racist.
The KKK don't deserve to be white.
Oof. What did
Jews
you...
don't eat pussy because it's too close to the gas chamber. There you go.
Wow.
It's
Jews don't eat pussy because
Wow.
it's kosher.
All right. Now, would
Jews
it be...
don't eat pussy because it's not kosher. That's why.
Now, would it be bad if I said I was recording this just now?
You're gonna send this to me with this in it, and I'm gonna put this at the end. If anyone decides to stay after the podcast, you're gonna hear us yelling this random ass shit.
Yes.
This is
All
our
right.
bloopers.
No, this is it's still literally recording right now.
I know.
All
I'm gonna
right.
just take this section and put it at the end.
All right. Well, let's get started.